What I've found over these last number of years is I love the ability and the opportunity to come and support the staff at the home. I've come to really appreciate what they do in their care for both the patients and the family. It's been an incredible way for me to get out of myself and to do something that benefits somebody else. And I've found that Hines Hospice Home has been an incredible opportunity for me to do that.
And what I value most is the teamwork, the dedication we all have. We have a good time doing it, and I love giving back to the community and just having a good time getting to know customers. And I'm really happy to do it.
The reason that this means so much to me is that Hines organization was of immeasurable help to me when my husband was ill. And I vowed at the time, if I ever had the time, I would return. And I feel like right now that I could volunteer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and still not ever repay the comfort that they gave me.
What I value about being a volunteer for Hines Hospice is not only the people that I meet while volunteering, but the people that I've met at Hines and the great relationships that I've created with the people here. I never thought that I'd be able to relate to so many of the other volunteers and the volunteer coordinator and everybody else, but I've really created such a friendship with a lot of the people that I've met here.
And what's really special to me is that the family can come in. The home is like a home environment, and family and friends can come in and visit the patient, but while they're there, they can laugh and cry and go over their memories that they've had, and they can just appreciate the patient and let them know God is calling you. But the most important part that I feel is that the doctors, the special doctors and dedicated doctors and nurses, medical assistants, social workers, and chaplain, they all work together as a team. And so I'm very privileged to be a volunteer at the home. And I did outpatient for a short time, but I enjoy the home because of the atmosphere, a very, very spiritual atmosphere.
What I appreciate most about being a volunteer is not only being able to give back to the community, but also it gives you a greater perspective on what's truly important in life. I know after I visit a patient and their family, I come back home, I hug my husband closer, I see my grandma more often, and I appreciate the small things while not fretting the small things in life. So that is what I appreciate most about being a volunteer.
I think the main thing that I appreciate so much or value with Hines Hospice is the chance to work with patients and with vets, because I'm a veteran. And so those things there, the chance to see them and go with them in the last stages of their life has always been something that I've wanted to do, and I'm thankful that I can do it with Hines Hospice.
One of the things I enjoy about it is spreading the word about all of the wonderful things, all of the wonderful services that Hines offers, and also by meeting so many people from the area that value what an asset Hines is to our valley.
I value being a hospice volunteer because I see the direct effect on the families and how valuable that care is.
The most thing I value about Hines Hospice is greeting the customers coming in, and I just enjoy listening to their stories all the time they come in. I value the personnel, the hospitality they have for us, and I just like coming here and enjoying coming to the Hines Hospice, seeing my co-workers, talking to them. We're like a family here, and I love it.
What touches me the most is that from week to week I will speak with both patients and family members, and I hear constantly how grateful they are to Hines. They often tear up, and I tear up as well. And I am fulfilled when I see patients on a personal. Also am a patient volunteer as well as a tuck-in call volunteer. I've sung at the deathbeds of very dear friends that I've known for 30 years who have been serviced by Hines. It is an amazingly gratifying thing to do. And I will be with Hines as long as they will allow me to be with them.
What I value about this experience has been what I've learned. I came in a little over a year ago and wanted to check this out. I've been volunteering, doing some things with children, but had never worked with people my own age. And so now I'm looking at that end of the spectrum. I've really learned a lot. I've learned a lot about certain diseases like Alzheimer's. I didn't know some of the effects that it had. And one of the things that I've really learned to value has been the caregivers that I've been working with. The caregivers in many cases being family members. I have learned to really appreciate what the family members can do and will do for their special people in their lives.
I'm here because once I retired, I needed a purpose in my life. So I went to Home Goods to apply for a retail job because I thought that would be so much fun. And I realized all the other applicants were about 20 years old, and I realized, you know what, they're probably not going to pick me. So one day I thought, you know what, I'm going to go into Heinz Thrift Store. I love thrift stores. So I came in here and met Patsy, and she welcomed me with open arms and said, we would love to have you come and work. So from that day forward, I have worked here, but I also am proud to say I work at Heinz Thrift Store. We are not just a retail outlet. I'm not just ringing up products that customers are bringing up to the register. I wanted to show the same compassion and pride and love that our nursing staff and all of those caring individuals do for our clients in the home and the ones that are in severe need. So I have received more from working here at the Heinz Hospice Store than I ever could have gotten at Home Goods. So that's my story.
I was looking for something to volunteer, a place to volunteer once I retired. Because I knew once I retired, I had to volunteer, have something to fill my time, something to look forward to, something I enjoyed doing, something I smiled when I went. I smiled when I told people I worked at Heinz Hospice Thrift Store. And it certainly has been a joy.
I really believe in what Heinz Hospice does. The fact that they work with patients and families who are experiencing end of care. And I have had the experience one-on-one with Heinz Hospice because I had a family member a little less than a year ago that was a part of the program. And I was really appreciative of the care that she received as well as the support that I as a family member got from the organization. So that gave me additional insight into what Heinz Hospice represents and what the mission is. And it's a place that I value. I value what the organization does. And as I said, I value the people that I work with and the customers. And I just think it's a great place to work.
Because I'm helping other people at the time of their life when they need it the most. And also, the thrift store gives me something to do. And I enjoy the people here. We're like a family. We have fun.
It's heartwarming to hear the stories of those who have been touched by Heinz and how grateful they are and how eager they are to give back through their donation. I'm proud to represent Heinz Hospice in this small way. They're an organization that does very important and difficult work in this community. And it takes special people to do those things. Thank you, Heinz Hospice. I've met so many caring people over the years, and will cherish the special friendships I've made. Being involved with Heinz Hospice just makes me happy, and truly they do appreciate their volunteers.
I am Heinz Hospice.
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 I'm Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I'm Heinz Hospice.
I'm Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice. I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I'm Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I'm Heinz Hospice.
I am 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 Heinz Hospice. I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice, and I'm thankful for it.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice.
I am Heinz Hospice, and I love you.